All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First of all, we want to give all praise to yourself and our
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakudash.
The brothers to the apostles, elders here, Millstone, who taught us the spirit, peace, and love, and salutations to the whole of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latino and American children, the children of Israel, according to the Bible. I talk about seek the year 2025, the hopeful year of deliverance, aka the hopeful year of Esau's destruction. All right, go ahead, and we'll get into Esau's destruction. All right, America. All right, was soon going to be destroyed in World War III, man. Which we're waiting for.
Wow.
Patiently, man. All right, waiting for this place to go down. You know, this place is the most wickedest place on earth, man.
That's right.
You know, it's the worst place you could live. All right, everything is hostile, man. The hatred, you know, homosexuality, the high cost of living. All right, everything, man. This is a stressful ass place, man. It's a constant trap. Every bill they pass to put you in a deeper hole. All right. And this place is the worst place on earth, man. Go ahead. Supposed to the most high. Y'all about Shemar is going to flatten this bitch with 200 million fucking missiles, man.
Wow.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
This is Job 20 and 5.
Yeah,
I'm going to start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, such man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
That's it. And this is Esau right now, so he's a hypocrite, man. Right? And he's only but for a moment. Now, 500 plus years of ruling on earth is a long time. But according to the Most High, it's short. You know? Go ahead.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's Obadiah the first chapter. Told me that tells about Obadiah the first, Obadiah the 1. Though he exalt himself amongst the stars, man, as the eagle, right? What's America's a flag that represents America? The eagle, man. Because why the eagle? It flies above all the rest. It flies above. It flies high, man. So that Esau sets himself up amongst the stars, right? He's the height of the power. He's the power of the world, which we got into a little bit. Which we got into actually last night. We got into the spirit about how Esau had the rule of the world. You know, and it's the main topic. The main topic is dealing with Esau, man. The destruction of America. I mean, the MOTB. You know, that's prophecy. That's what we need to be focused on, man. It's the downfall of this place, man. Go ahead.
And his head reach unto the clouds.
Yep.
Yea, he shall perish forever like his own dung.
That's it. So even though he reaches up amongst the heavens, but he's going to perish like his own shit. So when you use the bathroom, you take a dump, you put it down the toilet, that's going to be the so-called white man.
Right.
He's going to get dumped off, man. He's going to get put to fucking rest, man. You know? Go ahead.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea.
So all the nations that said, hey, where the hell happened to the so-called white man? Where's Esau Edom at, man? Because Isaiah 14:20, what's going to take place? Prepare stars for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill their faces with cities, man. Because they're going to be taken out of power. They're going to be taken down, man. All right? So we live in a time of the so-called white man being pushed out of power. Because the Most High will set the sons of the angelic sons of Jacob. Right? Going to set us up as the powers of the earth, man. All right? Go ahead.
The Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, what was going to set the true Anglo-Saxon. That's why I try to out the word.
Yeah, the true Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, which means angelic sons. You look it up.
The angelic sons of Jacob.
What's going to set up the angelic sons of Jacob, man? Which are you so-called Negroes, Latino, Seminole, and Native Americans, man. Indians. All right, Latinos. We're going to get set back up as the powers of the earth, man. Along with the Lord Yahweh shot. All right, go ahead.
Hey, just right quick, before y'all go on. Hey, this dude was on Instagram, and he said that he had watched the wealth of America grow, and he said he noticed that the wealth of America doesn't really grow for the blacks. It only grow for the whites and basically the heathens, the Chinese, the other nations that come over here, right? He said that, you can take, I told you earlier, he said you can take 400 of the wealthiest so-called white people, well, he said white people, but so-called white people here in America, and their wealth is, 400 have more wealth than all of the so-called black people put together in America, in the whole of America. Only 400 got more than the hundreds of millions of us here in America. He said you take the 1,000 wealthiest white people in America, and they got more wealth than all of the Negroes and Latinos put together, combined. So that tells you the disparity that we're in. That tells you how horrible, how harsh, how wicked, how on the bottom our people are.
Mm-hmm. You know, we're in the lowest state, man. You know, we're on the bottom. You know, but soon we're gonna be set back up on the top because you know we know why we went down. We get into it all the time.
And this was a so-called white man telling this shit.
Yeah.
This wasn't a Jake. This wasn't the so-called Israelite, right? Wasn't a nigga talking. This was a so-called white man himself telling on his own people.
Mm-hmm. And we know why we went down. Because of our wickedness, because Jake didn't want to do right by the Lord, right? But we're going to come back up because the Lord promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that we was going to reign forever, man.
And it was all about the promise.
It was all about the promise. So, that's why when you got to understand Paul, you got to be the Spirit, man. That's why Paul said it a lot of times. He said it in Romans, you know.
The law don't save you.
No, the law it don't. You know. And because Abraham didn't necessarily have
a law.
He had oral.
He had oral, but he didn't
but
have.
before he left Mesopotamia, right? He was in before he left Mesopotamia, right? Hey, look, he didn't know how to serve the Most High.
Right.
The Lord had to teach him. Gave him the law of circumcision. That was the beginning.
That was the law.
But it was all about the promise. He chose Abraham among the rest. And he said, through thy seed, Isaac shall thy seed be called. And then you were dealing with Isaac. Isaac didn't get the laws established and all that. Now he knew how to serve the Lord. It was certain things you would do. Like Noah had know how to serve the Most High because he knew between unclean and clean animals.
But they didn't need it. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it was
think
horrible.
about it. They didn't really need it though. Like,
Yeah.
Because see, they didn't need it until after the Lord was dark before Moses.
Yeah.
They remember we were in captivity after
Yeah.
Joseph. The Lord kind of went dark because during that period of time of Joseph, that was the period of time that the Israelites was in captivity. What was it, 400 years? So we were in captivity. It was dark. The Lord wasn't fucking with nobody. He had to do what? He had to raise Moses up. That means the Lord wasn't fucking with nobody. So that gonna tell you right there. So that means that we were living as the fucking Egyptians.
Yeah.
We were being heathens.
Yeah.
So he had to give us fucking laws.
Yeah.
He had to give us a way to govern
You
ourselves.
knew Jake lost.
Jake was fucked
You
up
know
by
Jake-
that time.
And that's why when you go to Leviticus 19 chapter, it says, after the man eaten, these things you shall not do.
Right.
Because you had to teach them what not to do
You had
because
to-
Jake didn't know what not to do.
Because these niggas was fucking their aunts, uncles.
Yeah, Jake
They was
yeah.
doing all kind of wicked
Jake
shit.
didn't know.
You know, they was gay, they was faggots, they was doing all kind of unseemly shit, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Jake was
It
doing.
was all-
look at Moses. His mother and father was kin.
Yeah, we're all
uncle
here.
and auntie or some shit.
We're all here based upon the Most High's promise.
Yeah, bro. So all that. So the law of the Lord is like, yeah, I gotta leave niggas alone. You know what I mean? Let me. You know, he
That's
had
the way to govern yourself
Yeah.
to serve Him and please Him.
Exactly.
When you go against the laws, the Most High take your ass out. He start dealing with you.
But when Abraham did it, he just did it.
Yeah.
He just did it.
It was horrible.
Abraham he wasn't wicked.
No,
he wasn't nasty. He wasn't. That's why the Lord chose him in the first place.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was just a righteous dude, man.
Set apart.
Right?
He
He was different than all the rest, man. He wasn't like them other niggas.
Nah.
You know? And that's that Kendrick Lamar. They ain't like him, but he wasn't like them, man. He wasn't like the rest of them niggas.
Yeah,
He
he
was
didn't,
set
he didn't,
apart
he
from
didn't
them
choose
niggas.
his father.
Right.
He chose him.
So you niggas, you ain't making it by the law.
No.
Ain't no law. The law not gonna save you. Law can't save you. Wearing your garment ain't gonna save you. Just wearing your garment all day. Oh, I got on my fringes. Oh, I get saved. No, nigga.
Yeah.
I know the law. I know the law back and forth, but you can't hold it because you wearing mixed fabric.
And that's why Paul is saying. And that's why Paul is saying. And that's why a lot of guys they get fucked up in the new covenant shit.
Fucking
Because
retarded, man.
then they come to, well, we're not under the law, then we're in the new covenant. That's why Paul said it. Clearly.
Laws of governance.
Paul said himself. That's why the whole thing about with the Israelite foreigners. Niggas couldn't get it. Then with the Israelite foreigners. Well, that's what Paul said. Well, you're under the law and you're still under sin.
Sin. You're subject to sin.
They're not under law but they're sinning, but they're still Israelites.
That's it. That's it.
So just because you have the law and they done, does that make you greater than them?
No.
No. Because Paul said, for the law made nothing perfect.
That's it. That's it.
Go Romans 7 chapter. I don't know. Most
yeah, you know.
But it's all there. Romans 7 chapter. And it's all point. And then Paul even goes to it. Romans the 6th chapter. He even speaks about, actually go Romans 6. Read the whole chapter. Paul even said it himself. He said, yeah, we established the law. Because the law is still to be established. That's why you had times when Paul, he went to the synagogues, right, which the church of worship, where they would go open the scriptures up on the Sabbath days, and they'll go, converse with the scriptures. Paul had Israelite foreigners. They was pissed when they seen. And there was times when Paul had a Nazarite vow.
Yeah.
That's in Numbers, man.
Yeah.
And he had other men with them to go to finish their vow and go shade themselves, man.
Yeah.
Because he taught them to do the law, do as the law do, follow the laws of the Lord, right? But it's not going to count as your righteousness. It's ultimately through faith, because we see Abraham, we see Moses, we see those men that didn't necessarily have that's what Paul called the schoolmaster of the law. We didn't have a law to be a pure guiding way, but they had faith in the Most High. You know?
But look at Paul in the law. Paul said he was a Pharisee of the Pharisees.
Yeah,
he was of the doctrine of the law.
He understood the law.
But look what he was doing. He was killing his own fucking people.
Exactly. He was in wickedness.
He was in wickedness, man. He was killing his own fucking people,
yeah.
But he was under the fucking law.
And
the Lord had to knock him down off his high ass horse. Because the law is not made perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when too. And that's why Yahweh Shai came for that purpose, to give us, to pardon us from the wrath of the Most High.
And he learned under the chiefest of the law, Gamaliel.
Yeah. Because
Gamaliel was he was like the fucking Harvard, Yale of the law and the scriptures, man. Learning under Gamaliel was like learning, like when you go to Harvard, law, Yale, Princeton, you know what I mean? That's like Ivy League shit. You know what I mean? That's like the you get that job just because you come out and you came from that prestigious school. You know, you are a Israelite of Israelites, as Paul said, right? Paul said he was the Israelite of the Israelites. Shit, you couldn't get no deeper Israelite than what Paul was. He came from under Gamaliel. He came under that strict teaching, right? Hold the law. Don't do this. Don't do that. Hit the custom. Hit the you know what I mean? You know, he learned.
Actually, let's go to Romans, the first chapter. Kind of flipping around. We're gonna go around.
You know,
but that's why when Paul came on the scene, that's why Yahweh Shai came, right? That's why Yahweh Shai came.
That's right, man.
Was to save us from the judgment of the law.
Yes,
because
sir.
according to the law, we put to death.
Put to death, man,
For almost everything.
Bro, sure nobody lives.
So we wouldn't be alive. Now, did that excuse the fact that we don't keep the laws?
No.
It don't. Does that mean, does that mean that we're under a new covenant? No. Because the new covenant has to come in once this place is fucking destroyed.
That's it.
And Yahweh Shai returns and give us the new covenant.
That's right.
Which is going to be in our inward program, scriptures clearly fucking say.
Yeah.
Right? Somehow you niggas just don't get that. I don't know how you don't, but like I said, the Most High put that stomach block on you niggas to misunderstand the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Because we're still in captivity. We're still under the law of Moses by the fact you read Deuteronomy 28th chapter. And Deuteronomy 28th chapter is still viable to this same fucking day.
Because it's still under your captivity.
Go ahead.
Still under your captivity.
Romans 1:1. Paul, a servant of Yahushua Mashiach, called to be an apostle, separated unto the gospel of the Most High.
That's it. So Paul, a servant. And when you go on the word servant, it means a slave. So when you go to NLT, it goes to a slave. So Paul, a slave. Read it again.
Paul, a servant of Yahushua the Mashiach, called to be an apostle, separated unto the gospel of the Most High.
Go ahead.
Which he had promised afore by his prophets in the Holy Scriptures.
By his prophets in the Holy Scriptures. Right? Which we know to be what? Jeremiah, Samuel, Ezekiel, right? Isaiah, right? Hosea, right? We go on and go on. All over that we brothers, right? The prophets, Go ahead.
Concerning his son Yahushua the Mashiach.
So concerning his son, because when you read the Romans, I think it's Hebrews says, I believe it's Yahushua comes in the volume of the book. It is written in me, do thy will, O Most High, because the Bible is all about Yahushua. Because even Moses spoke of Yahushua.
Yeah.
Right? Isaiah spoke of Yahushua. Ezra spoke of Yahushua. Right? There's various Micah spoke of Yahushua. So there's various scriptures. I mean, even some scriptures, I believe in Hosea speaks of one to come out of Egypt. To call my son out of Egypt. So, even Solomon himself said, Lord told David, he gonna beat him with the stripes of me. Psalms, David speaks about Yahushua, right? Go ahead, because the whole Bible is written in Yahushua. He's the Word. That's why it says. That's why when you read Genesis, that's why you read St. John, the first chapter. The Word was with the powers, and the Word was the power. Who's the power? Yahushua. He was that Word. Because he was the embodiment of the Word. Because the Most High gave him the Word, man, which was the truth, the Spirit, the knowledge, which he passed it down to his elect. Go ahead.
Concerning his son Yahushua the Mashiach, our Lord, which was made of the seed of David according to the flesh.
Go ahead.
And declared to be the Son of the Most High with power, according to the Spirit of holiness, by the resurrection from the dead, by whom we have received grace. And
so, by whom we have received grace, man. See, this is how you know you in the Spirit, because this wasn't the topic. The topic was dealing about Esau, destruction of the so-called white man. But the Spirit, now we're dealing with Yahushua and dealing with how, going into dealing with the covenant, dealing with the laws, dealing with the Gentile, that's the Spirit. But go ahead.
And apostleship for obedience to the faith among all nations for his name. Among whom are ye also the called of Yahushua the Mashiach, to all that be in Rome, beloved of the Most High, called to be saints.
Now, who are the saints? The scripture says, go real quick, Psalms 147. Or was it 148 or 149? I think it's 149. Right? Who the saints? When you go to the word saint, it means holy, man. Right? We know the original saints. We went back, like I said, you go back to all the popes, Pope George the First, right? You had Leopold, right? Which is Prince of the Reincarnation, right? We look up Leopold the First. Look at Prince.
Saint Benedict, Saint Clement.
They always Jake.
Saint Nicholas.
Yep, Saint Nicholas. They always Jake, man. So the saints were the Israelites, right? I think it was Psalm 49. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll start on one.
Go ahead, man.
Psalms 149:1. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in his congregation of saints.
Go ahead.
In the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice.
Let Israel. So who the saints? Israel. So Israel are the saints. So the Israelites are the saints, man. We're the holy ones. So it means to be holy. Go ahead.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp.
Go back. So now when you read Romans, you knew who Paul was speaking about. Those were Israelites in Rome. Go ahead.
So not all Romans were Edomites.
And that's the point. Not all Romans were Edomites. Because we dealt with the Byzantine Empire going back. Because you had Israelites that weren't under the customs, that weren't following after the Jews, man. That weren't following after those customs that they were supposed, like dealing with circumcision. You know, they weren't dealing under those customs. They were under the custom of the Romans, man. Go ahead.
Grace.
It's not a reason why when you read, I think it's John the 16th chapter, right? If someone read it to me when they inscribed the Messiah, the King of the Jews, in Latin and in Greek, that wasn't a fucking spectacle, man. They did that because they were Israelites that were speaking Latin and Greek. Because you had Jakes were speaking Latin and Greek. I think that's St. John 16. They were speaking Latin and fucking Greek, man. You know? That wasn't a coincidence why they had the Messiah. They wrote down the King of the Jews in Latin and Greek. Because there were Jews that were Latin, they were Greeks. They identified as Latin and Greeks. Go ahead.
Grace to you and peace from the Most High Father and the Lord Yahushua the Mashiach. First, I thank my power through Yahushua the Mashiach for you all, that your faith is spoken of throughout the whole world.
Yep.
For the Most High is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I make a mention of you always in my prayer,
All right.
in my prayers, making requests if by any means now at length I might have a prosperous journey by the will of the Most High to come unto you.
It's all right. Go ahead and go to, you got it? Go ahead.
And this is Luke
Oh, it's Luke. Okay.
23.
That was one John. Yes, what it is.
It probably is one of John. But I know it's in Luke. I know it's in Luke.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all.
This is Luke 23 and about 20, 28. But Yahushua turning unto them, saying, no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. 23 and 38. This is Luke 23 and 38, 36. And the soldiers also mocked him, coming to him and offering him vinegar, and saying, if thou be the king of the Jews, save thyself. And a superstition also was written, and a superscription was also written over him in letters of Greek and Latin.
That's it.
And Hebrew, this is the king of the Jews.
And why is that, man? Because you had Israelites that spoke Greek and that spoke Latin, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead. With that, back in that Romans.
So he had it was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin.
Latin, that's it. Because you had Israelites that spoke Latin and Greek. That wasn't a fucking coincidence. That was just for the king of the Jews. Because they knew they were Jews that spoke Latin and Greek, man. It's common sense. Well, go ahead.
Romans 1 to what? 7.
No. Go back. Go to 6.
This is Romans 6 and 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? The Most High forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Yep.
Now know ye not that so many of us as were baptized in Yahushua Mashiach were baptized into his death?
Yep.
Therefore, we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Mashiach was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of him, newness of life.
Go ahead.
For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection.
Yep.
Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. For he that is dead is freed from sin. Now if we be dead with the Mashiach, we believe that we shall also live with him. Knowing that the Mashiach be being raised from the dead, dieth no more, death hath no more dominion over him.
And which is the death of sin. So sin has no more dominion over us because of the fact of what Yahweh Shai did.
And the sin comes from the law.
And sin comes from the
Without
law.
you wouldn't have sin.
And that's the whole point.
If you don't have no law, you have no sin. And that's scripture say that where there is no law, where there is no law, there's no sin, or something like that.
Yeah. Without the noodles of the letter, without the noodles of the letter,
Yeah,
there is no. But that's the whole point. So when Yahweh Shai died, he didn't just die just for the Jews himself. He died for the Gentiles, which were Israelites. Which were Israelites who didn't know they were Israelites. To be adopted back into the blessings and the promises that the Most High gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go ahead.
For in that he died unto sin once, but in that he liveth unto the Most High. Likewise, reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive unto the Most High.
That's it.
Through Yahushua,
Go ahead.
Mashiach our Lord. Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body,
Yep.
that ye should obey it in the lust thereof.
Go ahead.
Neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourself unto the Most High as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto the Most High. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace.
That's it. We're under grace, man. So it's even us right now. Now we're under grace, which is the grace of Yahweh Shai, him giving himself up for a sacrifice on our behalf for our sins. So we don't have to. So we don't have to go and set up an altar. We don't have to go and set up sacrifices for certain things to forgive us of sin. That's what Yahweh Shai was for. But we still keep the laws. We still keep the law. That don't mean we go sin willfully. We gonna eat swine. We still keep the laws because that's our service to the Most High. You know, to do right by the Lord, to do right by Him, keeping His laws and orders to the best of our abilities, right? But let's say, for instance, if you on the Sabbath day, it's a Sabbath come up, and you got a woman she don't believe, and she with a woman she don't believe, and she cooking. You gonna die because of that, man? And you eat the food she cooked? No.
I got you right here. This is Romans 4:13. Romans 4:13. For the promise that he should be the heir of the world was not to Abraham or to his seed through the law.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. Yeah, what's that at?
That's Romans 4.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta really go through the whole thing. You kind of chopping around, but that's read it again.
This is Romans chapter 4, verse 13. For the promise that he should be the heir of the world was not to Abraham or to his seed through the law, but through the righteousness of faith.
That's it, through faith. Because Abraham showed faith, man. Abraham showed faith. So, and that's why the thing was dealing with the Jews, that's why the scripture said, I will set you to jealousy, to no people. Because they were pissed because of the fact that these niggas, here it is, they've been doing, they're Greeks, man. They're not keeping no laws.
So, but just Salakia right quick, just not trying to cut you off, Salakia. But we do this to please the Lord.
Yeah, this was
we wear our garments to please the Lord. We
the
hold the laws to please the Lord. To show the Lord that we're trying in this hell that we live in this wicked ass, adulterous ass generation.
We're trying to stay right.
We're trying to be righteous as we were supposed to be, as we can be. That's when you want to please your father. It's your dad and you want to please him, man. You want to make him be happy with you.
Yeah.
We want our father to be happy with us. So what do? We try to hold the law as best as we can in captivity. Okay? In this sinful ass world where you lust after cars, hoes, money, where you lust after the things of the earth, where you lust after all this shit upon this earth, man. We try to hold the law We don't eat pork, shrimp, crab. We hold the law. We try not to wear mixed fabrics if we can. We do what we can. We keep we rehearse the scriptures. It's a rehearsal. Because while we're getting ready for the return of our brother.
And you read that in Joshua 16, I think.
It's all a big ass rehearsal.
And so so another thing too. How the fuck we in New Covenant when we're in rehearsal, man?
That's it.
We ain't got it all right, man.
We're preparing.
We ain't got it all down properly, man. We're not perfecting, nigga. We're imperfected. That's the whole point. In order for us to receive, we gotta be perfect to receive New Covenant. Ain't none of us in this bitch perfect. We're all wicked. Cause we all sin. But it's through Yahweh Shai, the sins already been forgiven. That's the point. That's why, like I said again, they don't understand the scriptures, man. The scriptures say in Matthew, you err not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. Because you misunderstand the Bible.
Hey, Paul said it.
Fucking
right
dumbass niggas.
Hey,
man.
Paul said it right here. For if they which are of the law be heirs, faith is made void.
That's it. That's the whole point. So if all you're going to do is be saved by the law, there's no point to have faith, man.
And then you go.
And then there's no point for Yahweh Shai.
And then there's really no point for Yahweh's words, because Yahweh's word don't mean shit no more.
Is that
because see, he gave it to Abraham by a promise,
not by law?
He didn't give it to him by the law. So they saying that the Lord they know what he's doing. Yahweh don't know what he's doing because Yahweh's word don't mean shit no more because it's by the law. How you gonna tell them? Okay, so that's what Paul said right here. And the promise made of none effect. So you saying the Lord don't mean shit. So you saying Yahweh's words mean nothing. So now Yahweh made a promise to Abraham that through his seed. So that means nothing now. So the promise that the Lord made Abraham don't mean shit because of the law.
And that promise still stands to this day.
So you're going to tell the lawmaker that his words don't mean shit.
And the promise shows to us right now. Hey, and that's the thing about the promise shows to us, brothers, our personal word. We're out here through the promise that the Most High made, bro.
That's it.
Nigga, if it wasn't for the promise, we wouldn't be here, man.
Because the law would be there.
That's the whole point. That's why they had to be. That's why Yahweh. And then, like I said again, there was times when Jake was in the time of Babylon, right? That's the thing about you New Covenant niggas. You gotta go back and read the scriptures, man. You niggas don't understand the Bible. You misunderstand the scriptures. You think you know, but you don't understand it all. You lack heavy understanding. You're not picking up what the Most High is saying.
Nah, you're not picking up what he putting down.
In the time of Babylon,
them niggas are skipping over pieces. You know how people building the block.
They're not getting it.
You be like, all right, look, brother.
They're errant, man.
You be like, all right, look, brothers, I'm gonna lay these blocks down, but I'm gonna need y'all to pick them up. Right here, the brother like, oh, okay, I'll pick up every 2 or 3. Boy.
Yeah, they're not fucking.
You just left a trail of fucking blocks, jackass.
They're not fucking in the spirit.
That's what they doing.
They're not in the spirit because so now when you read about the time of Babylon, when you read about go read First Ezra, man, about how when Nebuchadnezzar came and stole all the gold, all the incense. And we was in don't quote me on it, but we was in Babylon for like 70 years, I think.
I can't remember.
74, 70 something years.
70 something years.
We was in the Babylonian captivity. So that was 70 years of not rehearsing the righteous acts of the law.
Yeah.
To the point you go back to Ezra's, it's one point. That's why I said a lot of you niggas aren't on the level, man.
Every captivity there was no law.
So when you go back to Ezra's 4,
like now it ain't no law. I mean, you know what I mean?
When you go back to Nehemiah 4, when you go back to this even in Nehemiah 4 and 11, when it says they had to go and open the books of the law and teach you that real quick. Nehemiah 4, start at 1.
Hell, I'll tell you that in what's that? First Maccabees 3 and 48.
Yeah.
They had to go back and open the books of the law.
And be retaught.
They threw fucking ash all over their fucking head and shit.
They had to be retaught these things because they lost it.
And you know how they lost it is because they said when they opened up the books, they seen it was the heathen that was in their books, their people. So that means that for so long the law wasn't even taught. The Lord wasn't even in existence at that time because they had to go reopen the books. And when they opened the book of the law, it says it. They laid open the book of the law where the heathen had painted their likeness,
Yep.
had painted their images in the book of the law. But because why? The law, the book of the law was never given to the fucking heathen. Esau and Edom never had the fucking law. It was never given to them. They didn't come out of Egypt.
Yeah.
They didn't deal with. They was not the Israelites.
Yeah, exactly.
So they couldn't have the book of the law.
No.
So that go to tell you right there that they wasn't doing nothing. They weren't calling out the name Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Maybe a few,
Yeah.
if were right. But those that
So
had
was that
knew,
remnant. So
there was a remnant. But for the majority of people, like now, these 2/3 ass niggas, they was wicked. They was just niggas.
They was the Spartans and shit.
Yeah, they was the Lacedaemonians. They was doing everything
in
else.
in Lyconium, man.
Right, they was the heathen.
Yeah.
They were the Vikings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They weren't doing the will of Most High.
Right. So how the fuck could it be there? If so, why would they throw ash? Why would the priests throw ash over their fucking head, rent their garments, right? When they open up the books, because why? It was a fucking an abomination. It was a distorting. Like, oh, this is not.
Yeah,
you know what the fuck?
and then it goes to show you more deeper that even dealing with Yahweh Shai. All it is, and then too, you had the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Where the fuck were they at?
They were gone, man.
They was over here in
They was fucking
Americas,
over here,
man. They was over in the fucking Americas.
Yeah.
They wasn't even in the land. So it's like, that's the whole point. We've been saved many a times without having the law.
Yeah. They didn't have it anymore.
But we still kept the old, we still kept the covenant of old.
kept the covenant
Even
of
then, because that was the covenant we still were under.
Which was under. That's it.
But now we're under that law through grace.
Yeah.
And you niggas gonna say, oh, we're under the new covenant, we're under the covenant. You've been misled, bro. The Most High has put the spirit of blindness. That's why you read Romans 11:7. For the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Let their table be a snare. So when you go read the scriptures, you start going off.
The new covenant is a snare.
It's a snare. It's a trap. Because Yahweh Shai came. Paul said we don't need the law, so that means we got to be on the new covenant. Because if we're not just about the law,
That's
and
a
we're about a new law,
That's a
the dictator, he died, so that we can pass under the rod, which is part of the Most High. So that means we're on a new covenant. But no, we're not. We're still under the old to this very day. Until Yahweh Shai comes and delivers from, and he delivers from the old covenant, which is right now. But through him we receive grace under the old. So we don't perish with the rest of the fucking world, man. And that's by the Most High's promise. And that's what you niggas, and that's how somehow you niggas don't understand. It's simple, bro.
It's right there.
But you don't have the spirit.
You don't have the eyes to see.
The Most High don't give you niggas the ice app, man.
Right.
You niggas think you be so smart, man. And it fucks me up. You niggas be thinking you're so smart. Oh, this scripture, that scripture, this little word, did it. You niggas, but all you miss, and you don't even see it. How you misconstrued in the Bible, man. You're fucking it up. Because you niggas think you're so fucking wise,
You
man.
ain't got the fucking rhythm right.
You niggas think they so smart, and they think they so fucking. Like you think you're so smart, but you're really a dumbass,
You
man.
all off beat. You off beat. Your shit.
Like you ain't even smart, nigga. You an idiot. You was smart. You was so-called smart, dumb nigga.
Because people want to be more than
And it's like you niggas is dumb as hell because you don't even understand Abraham.
you can't understand.
You don't even know about Abraham.
Get it.
You don't even nigga. You niggas don't even know you don't know the beginnings of where we come from, the beginnings of how we came to be. Understand the promise. That's why Paul kept saying. That's why when you read First Peter, I think it's First Peter, Second Peter. Peter said himself. He said, "Some of these words be hard to understand. Them that are unlearned wrestle with, and unto their own destruction." So even Peter called you niggas unlearned because Paul let it. That's why you do with Alizé. He don't like Paul because he can't understand Paul because Paul's deep. Paul's hard to understand.
He cuts everything he is.
Yeah, he's about the law. That's what he's talking about, the Levitical priest. He still believes
and that's the law.
that in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have a fucking Levitical priesthood. No, nigga.
Yeah.
That's done.
Yeah. You're going to be a king's emperor.
We're not going to be sitting there giving sacrifices, lambs and bullocks and turtle doves, right? And we're not going to be doing that shit, man. Why the fuck would we go in the kingdom of heaven give sacrifice when Yahweh Shah himself already did it.
Yeah, he was already on to himself.
And now we're perfect. There's no need for that no
No
more.
need for it.
And there ain't gonna be no sacrifice for the fucking heathen. Because
But what was the purpose of sacrifice?
for sin, forgiveness of
There's
sin.
gonna be no more sin.
And so point.
So why you gotta
So the
why
law
would
of
you
sacrifice is going to, and that's the only thing the law is going to change. The law of sacrifice in the Levitical priesthood.
That changes.
And in fact, it's going to be in us. The law is going to stay the same.
Why do we sacrifice? Hell, we can't even sacrifice now. The
No,
Lord tells us,
that's
the
the
Lord
whole
tells
point.
us that slowing the ox is like killing the
Amen. It's going right back to the time
It's
of the
sin.
Babylonians. 70-something years of being in Babylon, did we have fucking priests giving us sacrifices?
No.
But the Most High still saved us through the Persian
Still
and the
saved
Medes.
us. That's it. That's it.
Because it was through the promise.
Let's do the
But they still kept the laws of old.
And that's why he
Same,
won't save
it's the
us
same
now.
thing now. So Scripture said there's no thing under the sun. Is anything that we should say has already been done of old? No, it's already happened of old time. Same shit. We're still under the same law,
Each captive-
waiting to be delivered from that law when Yahweh Shah returns and gives us new fucking bodies. It's plain and simple,
When
man.
you look at every captivity, whether it's Egyptian captivity, Syrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, whether it's the Persian, the Medes, the Greeks, Rome, it's the salvation always came through the promise.
So it's always through the promise.
Because every captivity, where like you saw on time of Ezra, they had to go back and rebuild the temple.
They had to go exactly. They had to go redo this shit.
They had to rewrite. So that means they wasn't doing the laws during that time.
No.
They was trying, you had, like when you read about Esther and shit, they was trying to do, the Israelites trying to
They was trying to get they was trying to get back to the motions, man.
But it wasn't, but the Lord, like I said, the Lord was only dealing with a few. The
Yeah.
Lord was dealing with Mordecai.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord put Esther in a position so Mordecai can take control and can take, he can, and further, and push and keep the Israelites on a flat plane.
Yeah.
But for the most part, a lot of Israelites living like the fucking heathen.
Niggas gotta go
They
read
were-
Nehemiah.
Yeah, they were, because when you read Nehemiah, he started pulling fucking hair out his fucking chin.
Yep.
He pulled the hair out of his chin, then he took some of them and put the fucking hair off of their head. Because they were fucking up so bad. They were taking heathen women.
Yeah.
They were holding the heathen customs.
Yeah.
They weren't doing none of the things that they
That
were
was
supposed
70
to.
fucking years.
So I'm saying, so each captivity, there has been the 2/3 has always been around in every captivity, but the man of the Lord has always been there as well. But you had always the 2/3 being who they are.
That's
It
70
never
fucking
changes.
years. I mean, that's 70 years of not doing your fucking customs.
Yep.
Yes, niggas forgot.
What law was they keeping when they was 70 AD running from fucking Rome?
Exactly.
From the Romans. And a lot of them was heathen niggas that came out.
And they ended up becoming Christians later on.
What the fuck though?
And they ended up throwing the whole thing off.
Yeah. And then it got really fucked.
And they know them niggas was right.
Then they was wicked. Then Constantine bitch ass merging
Yeah.
paganism and fucking enrolling the scriptures with paganism and all. It was
Exactly.
really
So,
fucked up.
bro, the fuck. Go ahead. Go get Nehemiah real quick.
They was off as well.
4 and what? 1? I had Nehemiah 4 and 1 or
They
something.
was off of shit.
This Nehemiah 4:1. But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we built the wall, he was wroth, and he took great indignation and mocked the Jews.
Yeah.
We went back, we built the wall, because after when the Babylonians got taken down by the Persians, right, the Medes, right, which became the Persian-Median Empire, right, under King Darius and King Cyrus, they sent a letter out to the Jews to go back and rebuild the temple. Okay, why do we have to rebuild the temple? Because we lost all that. You gotta
But that
read.
was a physical temple.
Yeah, you
It was
gotta
crazy.
read. You gotta
Broken
read
down.
Ezra, the first chapter, to understand what happened.
Because Babylon
Nebuchadnezzar came,
tore down the key.
tore the shit
They
down,
ransacked.
took all the gold, took everything from us.
Yeah. They ransacked the shit.
So now you go to read Jeremiah, talking about how we should be in Babylon for 70-something years.
Yeah.
Then the Persians were gonna come and get us out of captivity.
Yeah.
The fuck? So we had to be retaught again.
And then
That's why. Oh,
then no. But it's like when you go read Jeremiah, what's that? The women were saying, we'll hold our own customs when we read the Queen of Heaven.
Oh yeah, all that shit.
So-
That
so
was the
them
time of the
niggas-
Babylonians.
Right, they
That
was-
was Babylonian captivity.
So that tell you right there, niggas, you know what I mean? That Jake wasn't worshiping.
No.
Jake wasn't worshiping because the women stood up and ran their fucking mouth.
They was going off.
You know, so they go worship. It was bad when we was in Egypt. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They gonna talk this shit. You know, let's worship the Queen of Heaven. It was better when we gave cakes to the Queen of Heaven. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So that tell you that.
Wicked ass bitches. You know, we already know the fucking
So they
woman's
was
a
fucking
goddamn.
wicked.
Hey, look, the woman
During that time.
A woman's a demon by nature, so don't let her be in a simple ass country. She gonna be wicked as all hell.
And did they have the law at that time?
Hell no.
No, but there are people, but before they had the law.
Yeah.
They was wicked when they had the fucking law. They was wicked before. The reason the Babylonians came is because them niggas was fucking wicked. They couldn't hold the law. That was the reason. They wouldn't hold the law. They wouldn't hold the law for shit.
Jake was going on.
Jake was going off. That's the reason why the Lord put the Babylonians on their ass.
Yep.
It's because they was wicked as fuck. Even when they had the fucking law, so you can't be saved by the law. Because niggas never have been, all through history. The law has corrupted
And
you.
just because we have been saved by one law doesn't mean we're under a new law.
That's it. The law
We're still
showed,
under the same fucking law, bro.
the law only pulled out your wickedness, assholes.
Yeah, so
the
it
law
did.
showed you how more wicked you can be.
Yeah.
The law exposed you. You know, that's what the Lord used the law for, man.
It's divine. Come from the Most High. Go ahead. Nehemiah.
Look at me saying something. It's like,
But Nehemiah.
oh shit.
Nehemiah. Nehemiah 2, Nehemiah 4:2, and he spake before his brethren in the army of Samaria, and said, "What do these feeble Jews? Will they fortify themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they make an end in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of the rubbish which are burned? Now Tobiah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Tobiah the Ammonite was by him, and he said, even that which they build, if a fox go up, he shall even break down their stone wall. Hear, O our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own head, and give them for a prey in the land of captivity, and cover not their iniquity, and let not their sin be blotted out from before thee, for they have provoked thee to anger before the builders. So built we the wall, and all the wall was joined together unto the half thereof, for the people had a mind to work. But it came to pass that when Sanballat and Tobiah...
Now it's time of trouble. Now let's go into the time of trouble. I think what's that? In the 8th chapter, 7th chapter, in the 8th chapter, the time of trouble, right? But going back to us rebuilding the law. Now, real quick, I mean the temple. Go back to go to Nehemiah 8:1, and we're gonna get into how Nehemiah opened up.
They give us him a break.
Okay. Go to Nehemiah 8. About how when the Most High, 8:1, about how the Most High had us go and read the books of the law to he called the people.
Yeah.
Nehemiah called the people. Called the congregation to do what?
Gather to open the books and go in.
Just to further proof. So, in that time of Babylon, we didn't need the law to be saved, man.
No. They knew you wanted to be saved. They understood it. They understood.
What the fuck?
They knew that.
That's why the scripture speaks about once to come to save us from what?
The law condemned your ass.
Why did Jake need saving? We needed a savior to save us from such death. The law, nigga, because we couldn't keep it.
The law was there it was going to kill us because we
couldn't
wouldn't
keep
do none of
it.
it. We couldn't keep it. So the Lord had to send Yahweh Shai to save us from
That's the whole
himself.
point.
Really, we had to be saved from Yahweh.
Yeah, we had to be saved.
Because we couldn't do things the way Yahweh wanted it done.
Yo, we was fucking off,
We
man.
was fucked up. So Yahweh had to save us from him, and only how he can do it was send his
To his son.
Simple. Because he gave us a law that we could not keep.
Because it was a spiritual. That's why in the new covenant it requires a spiritual body, a heavenly body, a perfect body to keep that law because it's a heavenly law. That's why Paul said in Romans 7, in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. This is fucking kindergarten.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, man. But it's deep at the same time.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What the fuck, man?
Like you said, they falling as a stumbling block.
Yeah, they can't get it. It's simple. Paul said, Romans 7.
Yeah.
What I want to do, I do not. What I will do, I do not. For it is the sin that dwelleth in me. Because in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. So we can never be perfect in these bodies. That's why we need a new body to be able to do right. Because with the Most High, the Lord gave us a heavenly law.
Yeah, come down this way.
You know, it's a spiritual law, which the flesh can't uphold. We can't hold it right because we're. That's why the Most High said. That's why the Most High said in Genesis 6 chapter, He said, I will not always strive with man. My spirit will not always strive with man. Because He knew these niggas are flawed. By default, we are flawed under these bodies, man. Come on.
And each captivity proved that He will not always strive with man, because when we're in captivity, it's dark. It's dark when we're in captivity.
That's what Paul said. The law made nothing perfect.
Yeah.
So we're not justified by the law.
How
It's
can
through the grace of Yahweh Shai we're justified.
It's through the promise.
Under still the law of Moses until He returns and delivers us, man. Go ahead. It's simple as shit. It's really
promise.
easy to understand. You know, it ain't hard.
No.
We're supposed to get on Esau last, but the Spirit got us on this topic. I don't know how, but it's the Spirit. Go ahead.
This is Nehemiah 8 verse 1.
Go ahead.
And all the people gathered themselves together as one man into the street that was before the water gate.
Now this is after the Babylonian. Now this is after dealing with Babylonian captivity. Go ahead.
This is the part coming out of the Persians.
Yup.
And they spake unto Ezra the scribe, the scribe, to bring the book of the law of Moses, which the Lord had commanded to Israel.
So
That's it.
The book wasn't open.
Because someone had to read it.
They couldn't read it.
Someone had to break it down to them.
They didn't know it. They didn't understand it. Hey, oh wait, what's that scripture say? Was how can I understand it if I'm not
Be taught.
If I'm not yeah. I said I understand it.
It's Isaiah.
I have to be learned.
Unto them, it was the Lord say, "I'm gonna close your seers and your prophets."
Yeah.
He gonna stop it, man.
Yeah.
So the prophets had to go back and teach,
Yeah.
and that's what we doing now.
Yeah.
We're reopening the Bible,
Yeah.
and we're teaching again.
That's it. We got to be taught.
Cause we had to be taught again, but now we're teaching again.
We got to be brought back.
So the prophets always have to come back and teach the people again.
You have other prophets that bring other prophets back.
Come the fuck on, man. So it's a cycle, an ongoing cycle.
Yeah.
So go ahead, but they had to relearn the law again because they lost it again. Because they was going to fuck off. They know they were Israelites,
Right.
but they lost their customs of keeping the laws. Go ahead.
And Ezra the priest, and Ezra
And then Salaki on top of that. You gotta understand when you're under somebody else's captivity, you look like America.
You're in their fucking rules,
You're under their
man.
rulership. So they was under the Babylonian captivity, then switched over to the Persian and Medes captivity. I mean, you was under two different rulerships at almost simultaneously. It's like, so how the fuck you going? So you look at us now here, and we wake up doing Christmas, going to church, being Catholic,
Thing, yeah.
being
Which
Buddhist,
was all Jake,
all kind of different shit. But you get what I'm
But it was
saying?
off.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wake up doing all kind of Easter and Thanksgiving, and you was in this fucked up mind frame until somebody brought you out of it.
Taught you.
Until somebody taught you to say, hey, look, brother, this ain't what we. Somebody opened up the book of the law. Who's that? Somebody was apostles.
Yeah.
The elders GMS. Is who?
It-
Apostles to on down.
it was
They opened up the
somebody
book of the
was.
law. They was like, hey, brothers, look, it was open for them. They apostles opened it for them, and for those who can't get it, that's on you. You can't get it. Abba Bibbins, however you want to call it. What they call it? What is
Bibbins.
Yeah. Hey, look, whoever you want to call it. Elijah came back, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. So Elijah came back. He opened up the book to the other apostles, and them apostles went down to our apostles. Opened up the book, and they came. They put that shit out worldwide on the internet, and they opened up the books for all of us.
Well,
And
what's
we done
success,
woke up.
mind you, with Isaiah 13? Shake their hand,
Shake their hands.
that they may go into the gates
Gates
of the nobles.
That's it.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So we gotta come back again.
Because we was asleep.
Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's the same way.
Go ahead.
And Ezra, the priest, brought the law before the congregation.
So Ezra the priest brought the law. Go ahead.
both of the man and woman, and all that could hear with understanding upon the first day of the 7th month.
Yup.
And he
So the first day of the 7th month. Go ahead.
and he read therein before the street that was before the water gate.
So he read and there before the street.
Yeah, he read it.
Because they lost it. Go ahead.
Until Monday, before the men and the women, all those that could understand, and the ears of all the people were attentive unto the book of the law.
That's it. So they were attentive to the book of the law. So they had to be retaught the scriptures again, man.
Yeah.
And now this thing about the new covenant, we're not going to have to fucking teach nobody.
They have to be taught. That's right. It's already going to be in there.
Like, what are we doing right now? If we're in a new covenant, why the fuck am I here teaching in the fucking code? And was it
In a blistering
in
fucking
Bristol
code.
Code, January 19th of 2025, nigga. Why I gotta come out here and teach? Explain that. Why do I have to go study the scriptures, go into the words, learn the scriptures, understand history, link that up with the scriptures, go to this history book, link that up, do this, do that, do videos. Why we gotta do all that for, nigga? If we ain't do covenant, why the fuck we gotta do all that for, man? Why are we still teaching shit? Why are you gonna still see a nigga walk past you and tell me, hey, bro, you know you're Israelite? Why? Why, nigga? Because we're not in the new covenant.
That's right.
We're still under the old because we're still required to teach the people as before.
That's it. Hey, we out in the streets. What do you say?
What the fuck?
What do you say? You got the congregation.
Yeah.
Into the street.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
That's it.
The hell you niggas? What type of shit you niggas was smoking, man? The fuck? Nigga, shit. We are in the cold.
Ain't nobody else out there.
Ain't nobody else.
We're still required to teach
Yeah.
because Jake still needs to be taught who he is because he don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So how the fuck we in new covenant? We Jake don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Nigga think he black,
Right.
African,
Right, niggas-
Pan-African.
Right. Niggas blowing dope, going off, thugging and
And
killing.
then you got fucking the Northern Kingdom
Right.
out in fucking
They don't know.
South America.
Right.
They don't know shit.
They don't know shit. No, they don't know shit.
The fuck you mean? They gotta be taught.
They got
So how the fuck we gonna be in new covenant? We gotta teach our people who the fuck they are. Dumbass niggas, man. Fucking idiots, bro. Some stupid fucking niggas, man. Some dumb, the wicked niggas coming back. The Corey Abraham niggas. All the wicked, the modern niggas coming back again with that bullshit. Fuck out of here, man. Niggas still we gotta go out here and teach them the fucking code, man. You know, I ain't know that code because the spirit got me hot. But, you know, go ahead.
And Ezra the scribe,
Come on,
Ezra
man.
the scribe stood upon a pulpit. Damn, I said
Pulpit.
a pulpit of wood which they had made for the purpose, and beside him stood
So he was on a, if the people was gathered up, he was on a pulpit of wood, basically he was on like a podium, a stadium. Right? He was on a podium, man. Right? Come on, what the fuck wrong with you niggas, man? Oh, we ain't new covenant. New covenant. The fuck you talking about, bro? How the fuck we in new covenant? Jake don't even know who the fuck he is, man. You nigga, your mama don't even know who the fuck she is.
Right.
Your daddy, nigga. How many of you niggas know your daddy?
Your grannies don't.
Hey, no, it's something too. How many of you new covenant niggas to call your father right now and have a conversation with him?
Have a conversation about the scripture.
How many of you niggas know your fucking father, man? I mean, for real. How many of you niggas grew up with your daddy in the house, man?
Yeah.
It ain't many of you niggas. So how the fuck we in new covenant? How the fuck your father don't know who the hell he is? Your father, the man you come from,
He don't know he's an Israelite. But you know, somehow under the new covenant, somehow, nigga, you've been saved, and the rest of us have not been. When the scripture say in Romans 11 chapter, all Israel shall be saved. Somehow, nigga, you made it and no one else did.
You missed something.
The fuck you talking about?
Which is still even broke, busted, and disgusting.
How? You still pay taxes
Still pay bills.
every fucking month to the so-called white man.
Shit, fuck, you pay taxes every day.
Yeah, every day, every month, every
You get
fucking
taxed on
paycheck.
you gotta think about it. You get taxed on your paycheck. You get taxed.
Oh,
you
food,
get,
yeah, every day.
You get taxed on your food. You
How
get taxed
the
on your
fuck?
car. You get taxed on your fucking oil, your gas. Everything you buy, you get taxed.
Nigga.
You make $1 and you get taxed on that dollar all the way. That dollar
Yo,
get taxed all day
where the
long.
fuck is your brain?
Right.
You still got a social security card.
Right. You still a number, nigga.
You, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. I'm free. I'm saved. From what? From who?
Because the new covenant is the saving from.
From where?
Because it's and really the new covenant saves you.
Explain, nigga.
It saves you from Yahweh. His new covenant. I'm saying people don't like saying it, but the new covenant saves you from the law of Yahweh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So basically, Yahweh was saving us from Himself. Man.
Exactly.
He saved us, man, from Him because the Lord is terrible, man.
And that was through
Lord
Yahweh
is a terrible power, brother. He's terrible, and he had to save us because He knew that He can be a terrible power, and He put a law to us. So look at what He did to Job. Yahweh is a terrible
the law
power.
ain't fucking easy,
Right?
man.
So he had the law was to fuck you over. The law because it fucked you over because it exposed you wicked ass niggas.
Paul said it. He said the law
That's it.
ain't nothing
It was
perfect.
Nothing perfect. It was just all it did was showed how wicked Israel was. It just proved that y'all was wicked as fuck. It proved that it was false prophets. The law proved everything wrong with our people. It showed all the schisms in the body of Israel. That's all the
The
law
Most High
did.
gave us law and who gonna be a king.
That's it.
He knew it,
That's it.
but it
The Lord is
pleased
the
him to
ultimate
those
whistleblower.
that was going to do it, even though he knew they couldn't.
He
do
wanted
it.
to do it. Yeah, exactly. And that's what we do. That's why we try to hold it because we want to.
Like right now, us doing the Passover, dude, we don't really fucking know when the Passover starts. All right,
Right.
no one really knows.
Right.
The new moon, the Sabbath, we be 100% real.
Everything's so fucked up.
Everything's thrown off. We don't have the right because in Egypt it was like 10 days in a
It was
fucking
like
week.
13 days.
13 days. We don't even know, bro. We don't have, but we do it according to faith.
It's changed.
We do it all according to faith, man. It's all according to faith. So that's what pleases the Most High is the fact that we're doing the Passover when we think we go, oh yeah, it's gonna fall on March to the such at this date.
Well, we know the new when it come in.
We want to go when it come in, the new moon,
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
the Passover.
Yeah, when life come back to the earth.
Yeah, but like the exact date, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we don't
That's what
really
we
know
do.
that shit.
No, we don't know exactly. But I was just saying like.
Yeah, like even during the
That's
Sabbath,
why we hold it
we don't
down.
really like if we're gonna be 100% real.
Yeah, it's hard to hold the Sabbath.
To hold the Sabbath is hard
It is because you go look at the moon and you're not sure when it first.
because
crashed.
brothers sometimes work on Mondays.
Yeah.
Some brothers work on Tuesdays. Some brothers work on Wednesdays.
Yeah, that too.
That's why Yahweh Shai has that.
Because you're in captivity. That's the grace.
That's a part of the
that's
grace.
That's grace.
You got
That's
a
the
woman. Hey,
promise.
look, you got a woman and children, right?
That's the grace.
You got a woman and you got kids. Your kids went to school on Wednesday,
Right.
but it's a fucking Sabbath.
Right. And then you're right. But you under the law of Satan. So if your kid don't go to school and he get too many,
You go to fucking
too
jail.
many Wednesdays, too many that's it. Too many Wednesdays, too many Thursdays. They got the law now in America that the parent to get put in jail, you got to go to court for your kid missing too many fucking days.
So
of
how the
school.
fuck we new covenant?
So you're under the laws of Satan.
How the fuck we new covenant?
Right. That's
Nigga,
it.
nigga, you gotta work
So
a
you
job.
can't do it.
You gotta work a. You don't have to, but most things. You have to work a job just to get by.
Right.
If you don't work, oh yeah, I can't work on this Tuesday because
Yeah,
of the
fire
Sabbath.
your ass.
They'll fire the shit out your black ass, man.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't got no cost.
Shit, sometimes brothers gotta. Hey, look, I done been fired from jobs for the fact it's for camp. Just for doing camp. You tell your job, yeah, look, don't put me on this Saturday because I got church.
They'll do it anyway.
The bitch, you tell the bitch, don't put me on Saturday. She still do it, and then you don't come, she fire your fucking ass, man. It happened to me. You remember? I got fired. But we agreed. It was Sunday through fucking Thursday or what Friday. Saturday, leave me alone. It's camp day. But see, when we on Saturday, I said, man, fuck you. I ain't going to work, man. Come back, I get fired. Whatever, nigga. I'll figure something else out.
But you're under Satan laws.
Because it's the whole point. Because it's in our world.
You're under the whole,
So that's why Yahweh Shai gave us grace, man.
Because you're under the laws of captivity.
That's the whole reason why we need Yahweh Shai.
You're under Deuteronomy 28.
So to say we're under the new covenant is fucking insane.
The old covenant is still in effect.
Exactly. So to say that we're in the new covenant is literally
Because ain't shit changed about it.
It's insane.
We still here.
It makes no
we
sense
still here
at
to
all.
land in our captivity.
It's insane as fuck. Your woman, nigga, you commit adultery with your woman. Your woman not even a fucking virgin.
Right.
Your woman done had 8 men before you. Them niggas is still alive 9 times out of 10. And you fucking her. You're an adulterer, nigga.
She's supposed to be dead.
How the fuck you under the new covenant? Your woman, you be with a woman, she'll eat shrimp, crab, a lot. No, you get with a woman, your woman was
She's the father.
your woman don't even believe she's an
No,
Israelite.
she's the father's friend. No, she's not.
How the fuck you a new covenant? Come on, bro. This don't make no sense, man. According to new covenant, everything we're gonna be perfect. And all Israel gonna be perfect.
Ain't shit perfect.
Ain't shit perfect here. None of you, that's how you know it's a heavy.
It's so non-perfect. Look at the world. Look
Yeah.
at the earth. Look at the trees.
That's how you know.
Look at this shit.
That's how you know it's a heavy ass demonic demon that possessed these niggas to make them believe in their mind that they're in a new covenant. Nigga, you're fucking gone, bro. You're on fucking crack, my nigga. You know how you watch Snowfall, baby on that bitch was on that crystal meth. The bitch thought she was somewhere in the fucking galaxy. That's what you niggas are on, man. You're on spiritual crystal meth. You think you're somewhere where you're not.
Said they came back. They just came back.
Oh yeah, the one niggas, man. Them niggas took a 6-7 month hiatus.
Like, what kind of drugs they was on?
Yeah, we was up there with the Lord. We didn't want to come back
They was
here.
already talking about getting high.
What
before
the
they left.
fuck were you niggas doing, man?
Yeah, you know it's cool to get high. Remember they was talking about.
Yeah,
it.
because
So they doing those.
Come on, man. Go ahead. Come on, man. All right, I got this.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Master Tithina,
Yeah, good man.
Manathinus, and
Come on, man.
Shema, Ananiah, Uriah, and Hezekiah.
I didn't even get all my
and
scriptures, man.
Manasseh.
This was
On his right hand, and on his left hand, Pedaiah and Mishael and Malachiah and Hezion and Hezebanim, Zechariah and Mahalian.
Go ahead.
And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people, for he was above all the people. And when he opened it, all the people stood up. And Ezra blessed the Lord, the great Yahweh Bashima Shah. And all the people answered, Amen, Amen, with lifting up their hands.
That would have been Hallelujah.
Yeah, praising the Most High.
See, now that's not mine because that's Amen Raw.
Mm-hmm.
That go back to Egyptian. That's what they be to fuck with the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
But that would have been Hallelujah. Hallelujah means praise to Yahweh. Praise to Yahweh. They would have been. So they will. That's why when I in my prayer, I always say Hallelujah, Hallelujah. I don't say Amen no more because that's Amen. Amen go back to Amen Raw, and that's the Egyptian gods.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go back to the Hebrew, Hallelujah is praise Yahweh. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. So that's what they was hollering. They was saying Hallelujah because they wasn't talking about Yahweh Shai at that time. They was just literally praising Yahweh. They was saying Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. So that's what they was hollering and screaming, you know? Because in Hebrew it's Hallelujah.
Go ahead.
Because they want to talk about Yahweh Shai. They want, like we say because we understand and know it's in it through Yahweh Shai we say. So we praise Yahweh Shai now. But, as well as Go ahead.
He opened it up, all the people stood up, and Ezra blessed the Lord, the great Yahweh Shema Shai. And all the people answered, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, with lifting up their hands. And they bowed their heads and worshiped the Lord, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shema Shai, with their faces to the ground.
That's right.
Also Jerusalem and Bana and
That's it. That's the point. They had to go. They had to be taught. They was teaching them up. And Ezra was the head of them all. He was the head guy at that time. He was the chief guy. Then talk about the other guys he had around him. He had all the other prophets around him. All the other men around him. They're also the Most High who the Most High was dealing with. So they were the leaders of the prophets. Always been the leaders of the people. Always been. You read that. I think it was that first Ezra, second, in Ezra somewhere. It says these leaders of the people. Hosea, the prophets. We're the leaders of the people. Because we're the ones that get Jake back right with the Most High.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
So we're out here again, doing the show over again. It's our job. The job don't change, nigga. It's our job to come out here and teach. So until we get in a new covenant, nigga, we're gonna be teaching. All right. So for all you new covenant niggas, the Most High got a missile for you niggas. Whatever you believe in, you don't. It don't matter, nigga. You're fucking done.
Yeah.
The Lord ain't dealing with none of you niggas. All right.
That's right.
Not none of you niggas, man.
That's right.
Because for you to see and say you're new covenant, you done skipped fucking over you done skipped over prophecies.
Prophecies ain't even been finished.
You niggas done skipped over a whole load of shit.
No, the MOTP ain't came in.
So I guess we're in the kingdom of heaven.
Valley of Jehoshaphat still ain't came in.
Yeah, I guess we're in the kingdom of heaven. I guess we got the rule of Esau.
War ain't happened yet. I mean, we ain't gonna be in war.
I guess I got a million bitches at my spot. All verses waiting for me to put the dick down on them.
Trials and tribulations ain't happening.
Nigga, come on, man. I guess I got a chariot, nigga.
Yeah.
Pimp the fuck out.
Right.
Wait for me to hop in.
You just skipped over.
To go to a new fucking galaxy somewhere, nigga.
Right. Exactly. Jacob Trouble ain't even.
I guess I got my own coin. I guess I got my own coin with my face on it. I guess I don't. I got my own money, nigga.
We're a sovereign nation now. We're sovereign now.
All right, nigga. Okay, nigga. All right, nigga. All right, nigga.
I want to know where Jacob Trouble at.
What the fuck, man?
Because Jacob Trouble got.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know how the fuck we skip these steps. I want to know somehow where, nigga. Explain that to me. Because we already broke it down. We don't need the law to be saved. But even though we didn't need that law to be saved, it was through the promise. But now we've been given grace through Yahweh Shai from the law, which was death, which was sin. So now we're not going to be judged according to that law. But through Yahweh Shai, we've been pardoned from it. But we still keep the same law we've been keeping until Yahweh Shai returns and gives us that new law and those new bodies. Until this place goes fucking, we're still in the captivity, nigga.
Right. We hold our customs.
Still under the curses.
We hold our customs to the best of our knowledge.
Come on, man.
We don't get into we don't praise the Lord without holding the customs.
It's common sense.
Because the Lord gave us a custom, so we will try
We'll
to the
hold
best
it
of our knowledge.
no matter where we are.
To the best of our knowledge and to the best of our ability, we will hold our customs of the Lord. We're not going to sit here and teach of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai while still holding the customs of the heathen wearing the strange apparel. Okay, we're not going to wear this strange ass apparel.
Yeah, we don't come on the fucking...
While we,
yeah.
Right, in a hat, like them niggas do. Come out in hats, hoodies, come out in our... Even though we got them off our heads. Or just because it's so fucking cold. But you know what I'm saying? We don't just come out in street clothes. We don't come out here in fucking...
You don't even feel right.
Right, we don't come out here in church clothes talk about Yahweh Shema Shai. We come out here with the customs of the Israelites, the custom of our forefathers. We go back to the old ways, and we use those customs, and we praise the Lord the right way He should be praised to the best of our ability and to the best of our knowledge.
Yeah, we didn't get all the scriptures, man.
That's it.
I did a screaming match with the fucking goddamn phone. You know? Well, that's it. So with that, we'll end off on that. We will give our praise up an hour.
Yahoo! Bashim! Yahusha! Bashim! Kakadash!
Shalom, Baba. Shit! Bro. Fucking cold.